Hey, welcome back, or I guess welcome back again this week.
Yeah, new week, new show, new things to talk about. Welcome to Houseology Live, guys. My name is DJ Ketone, and we've got Rave Daddy Robbie over to
Hello.
my right. What's up, Rave Daddy Robbie?
How's everybody doing today?
Hey, it's a great day. We got Cole, Creation in Vain.
What up?
What's up, man?
What up? What up?
How you
Not much,
doing?
man. I'm good, dude. How are you? I'm happy to be here. I haven't been here
Happy
in a couple
camper?
weeks, so it's like
I
it
know.
feels good to be back.
I know. Welcome back, brother. Long time.
Thank you, man.
We got DJ Embrace over there. What's up, dude?
What
Yes,
it do?
sir.
What it do? What up, doe?
Yeah, welcome. I got you all on Instagram too.
Oh, thanks for having
So,
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go.
What up?
Let's go.
We got
let's
the
go.
peeps.
Yep.
Yes, is it working?
on.
Everything's working?
Well,
Right now?
I'm only tuning in live here. I think Sam just went out to go check us. But yeah,
Well,
we
so far
sound
we're
good.
off to a good start. My laptop isn't like choking and screaming and yelling like it was last week, but we'll see.
Man, I love it. We got a show, guys. We got a show.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you get, oh, wow, GPU usage at 20%. I don't know what I did there, but it's working great
There
now.
we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Nobody else knows what I'm talking about, but at least I know what I'm talking
Just the
about.
computer nerds, they know.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, last week I don't know what was going on, but I was like peaking out at like 96% on the graphics card. I have no clue what was going on there.
Heck yeah, man. Well, listen, we got a show for you guys. We've got some good things to do, the good things to talk about. Unfortunately, though, I do want to let you guys know our guest for the evening was officially Captain Hoagie. He is tied up right now with some things, but we will definitely reschedule him. So, and we always love to have the Trippy Squad crew out and talk about what they've been doing around the city because they are the oldest electronic music residency in St. Petersburg. Oh, nice. Yeah, so they've got a lot of stories to tell. They've got a lot of things that they've seen. So, it's going to be good to have them when they come on.
Yeah, you got to get them back here.
Absolutely. So our special guests, though, are DJ Embrace
Hello,
and
Sir.
Creation in Vain. So we will be talking with them about their
Yes, sir.
about their journeys through DJing, production, and their new journey starting in 2025 with how much they're helping with Humble House, guys. You have no idea. But we can't wait to explain all
Yeah,
that
joining the
stuff.
team, right?
Yeah,
Becoming part of it.
Let's go.
Yes, welcome, guys.
Thanks, man.
Welcome,
Dude,
guys.
yes,
It'll be a good
that's so
time.
fire, honestly. Yeah.
I really can't wait for the future with you guys, man. It feels good. To have good people, by your side.
Yeah.
It feels really good.
Yeah, side story. I actually met Cole maybe like 3-4 months ago at Concrete Jungle because we have a mutual friend, really good friend of mine, introduced me to Cole. And that's what's cool about meeting friends through good friends because you develop relationships through a good relationship. So, I mean, excited to be
Heck yeah.
still
And you know
kicking
what's
it.
also crazy is that is the same night that I met Ketone.
Oh, was
so-
that the same night?
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
that
go.
was the
same Wow.
You
exact
know what I'm
night,
saying?
yeah.
Like
Oh,
when stars
wow.
align.
I know, that's actually crazy.
That's
honestly.
nuts.
Yeah.
I actually remember that night.
Yeah, me
We
too.
had a hour-long conversation in the middle of a club with loud music.
God, it sounds like
Yeah.
me at the club. Come on, man. You can't be doing that kind of stuff.
It's also the same night I met Makobo also.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I
Good
met a
dude, good
bunch of
dude.
people that
Yeah.
night.
Yes, that was a good show.
That's,
that
if
night.
you ever go to the club with me, by the way, it's going to be like, well, I'm investing in this new stock. And, and it's just like, no, the music's great too. Yeah,
Start
no, I
the
agree.
thing. Isn't that what clubs are for? Yeah.
It is. Well, it's supposed to be social, right? It's
Yes,
supposed to be.
Yes. So this is the recap section, guys, of the show of Houseology Live, where we recap. We would normally have some copywritten music that Rich plays, but Rich is a little.
Wow.
But Rich is sick right now. But we hope you feel better, Rich.
Poor
We're
guy.
praying for you. And Danielle is on her way in, guys. So stay tuned for after the break. Danielle will be taking over, doing some interviews, talking with Cole, talking with. You want to be called Creation?
No,
in
speak
Vain
of the
or
devil.
Cole?
There she is.
Hey, sunflower dress and
up,
all.
what up?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bam, 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 bam. Here we go.
Yeah, Danielle.
She just walked in. Look at her. Look at it. Doesn't she? You're on camera, so
right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
We actually have a good shot over here today. We're not staring at each other's midsections or anything like that. It looks normal.
Yes. So we have.
Moving on up in the world.
Bring some sunshine with me.
Yes, you did.
You always bring sunshine with you. What are you talking about? I'm nice
Look at those
today.
guns, yo. Some fucking guns.
Okay, then.
Coming in here shooting. Yeah.
Remember, she did get a promotion, right?
Yeah.
Got promoted to picking up a lot of fun tasks in life.
Microphone.
Yeah.
Microphone.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, left and right. We're almost there.
Almost.
Almost.
All right, so
There
this is
we
the
are.
recap section, guys. We go
Testing.
through.
There you are.
Oh, hey
There
guys.
she is.
Hey.
Where we go through some of the things that happened around the Bay Area and abroad. You know, so we're trying to
The inauguration.
stay after. Yes, I didn't want to get too political
Sorry,
on
I
them
just,
already.
you know,
You just-
I was kind of, yeah.
I mean, today's the day. First of all, let's go ahead and give our ups to Martin Luther King Jr. Today is Martin
that
Luther King
first.
Jr.
Yes.
Day.
Yes,
So
sir.
big ups to Martin
Well
Luther
done.
King. You know, all that he stood for allows us to do what we're doing here today in this multiracial room, you know.
For real.
So big ups to Martin Luther King. And all right, I guess we can talk about the inauguration.
I mean, we
a
don't
little
have
bit.
to.
We can,
Yeah,
touch,
mention
we can,
Eric.
He
we
had
can
it
touch
though-
on it. a
Okay,
little
can we
bit.
just talk about his
National
terrible
PJ Day.
spray tan though?
Oh,
Like he
yeah.
was
I mean, this
extra
is
orange,
yeah. He's
Extra?
always orange.
but it was like extra orange.
You know, he
It's
had
the
to
big
go
day.
all the
He
way
had to go out.
Today's
He
the
had to go
day.
out.
I,
Yeah,
you
today's
know,
the day.
of all of the days, you had to go get a spray tan when you're going to be on TV.
Oh,
I
he knew
get
it,
it. I
yeah.
get it.
He
I would
knew
have done
it.
the same. I would have done the same. I mean, I don't need it,
You
but
don't need a tan.
You needed a little extra because it's.
Listen,
so
if
not
I
sunny
if
over
I got a
there.
spray
Yeah.
tan, y'all be looking at me like, what in the world just happened to Robert? Like,
that, you know what? I wonder if that's what Trump's skin looks like. It looks
Underneath
like
all
your
that
yeah
skin
under
tan,
yeah
just
yeah.
super pale.
Yeah.
Well,
No, we're
not
not
calling you super pale.
oh, thanks, appreciate it. I see what you're
Not at
saying.
all. But yes, under all of that.
No, but I did see something about Elon, but I'm not gonna get too much into it. I'm gonna let other people debate on that. But yeah,
No.
he was giving his heart out to people is the intent that was supposed to be given there.
And
so
instead, he gave the Nazi sign.
yeah, that was weird, real
Hitler,
weird,
Hail
real,
Hitler.
I did not even see
weird.
that.
Yeah, it's a
Wait,
little
what
weird.
happened?
His first time doing that though. If you
That
looked
man-
at some of his videos, he
Yeah.
always gave signs that he
That
maybe
he,
on that
that he
side.
leans that way.
Honestly, he
Yeah,
is.
no, not gang signs, but he had said something about you guys.
Oh, you're saying he gave signs of being
no,
a Nazi.
no. He
oh.
he
actually-
did.
Oh, no, he did. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
He's very
Oh.
mechanical. I think that's the issue. Is that he's
I feel
very
bad for him.
like
He's a robot, yeah.
robotic.
Yeah.
And then when he does something like this, it comes out to be.
I heard that.
Nah, bro is
Right.
definitely
I
on
read
the
that
spectrum
same-
for show.
No, he's on this. He is. He
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
and his
yeah.
kids are on the
Seriously.
spectrum too. So you
I
know.
mean,
That's why he's a
those kind of.
genius.
I did read that. You know, his movements are a little mechanical and all
Mm-hmm.
that, but that's just like, yeah, that's boy.
you know,
You
Little-
just
little
never. You just
problematic.
really never know, and it's
perception
2025.
is
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, so
It is.
Perception.
if we
Everybody
leave it up
jumps
to-
on everything.
Yeah.
So.
Let's just leave it up to
Yeah.
the goodwill that he had good intent. He has good intentions, and let's move forward in 2025 to hopefully have a great future.
We just
for-
gotta hold on. Like
for
that's
our
all we can really
legacies.
do.
Yeah.
With this point, you know.
and
Just
and
hold
really
on.
speak out against the dumb shit that happens if more dumb shit happens. You know, we just
God
gotta
forbid.
just gotta be there. Let's
Let's
hope.
not hope for that.
You know,
it's
I have-
too damn early for some bad shit.
It's fucking
to
January,
happen. I know,
guys.
it's
Chill
out.
January
True.
20th, dang it.
Chill out,
Come
Elon.
on.
Shit. But in more local news, guys, we had Saigon last Thursday. We had three new faces in the building. We had Conwald, we had Nald, and we had Steven Valentino. Neither one of those guys have ever played at Saigon or for us on Intimate Sessions. So to say that, those guys kicked some serious ass Thursday. It was a great show. They all played very well. And come to find out, Conwald is a bedroom DJ. He's never played in public, ever.
Nice.
In
debut. His
eight,
debut
in
was-
8 years.
Oh,
Nice.
dang.
He's
Okay.
never played
Nice.
of him practicing
And
and playing.
what's the review?
Review is great.
That's sick.
Amazing.
Yeah, he did a
10
great
out of
job.
10.
Great.
Recommend?
10 out of 10. And if anybody needs a recommendation
What
for
type of music?
Conwald to play, he played Tech House.
Tech House.
Mm-hmm, played Tech House. He played a little house, but you know what? It wasn't too like you could tell that he really dug for his music. You know, he didn't play
That's
like
important.
he didn't play just like the top 100
That's what I was gonna
straight
say.
bangers or
Yeah.
Hey,
You
hey,
know,
My next
hey.
question.
which there's nothing wrong with it. I don't mind it. I
You gotta
don't.
sprinkle a banger
But
in there
yeah,
every
yeah,
once in a
but
while.
but make sure you get a little outside the box because that really tells who you are as a
Right.
DJ. And he really
I
went
think I
outside
do
the
that
box.
when I spin.
course,
I mean,
of
I keep
course.
my spins stay fresh. Yes.
Yes.
I'm
yeah.
telling you,
Were
when
we
you see
talking
that
about
new
you,
three.
Robbie?
What- No, I'm just. He's not.
You
You
feel
just don't spin the
directly
top 40. I'm like, well, that's normally what I do.
Robbie's like, I love top 100. What are you
Yeah. What are you talking about?
No, I'm only teasing. But it's funny because like that's not a pointed thing to anybody, right? There's so many people that even though they use the top 100 or top 40, whatever that looks like,
Yeah.
if you add a little bit of your Rave Daddy Robbie flair to it,
Yeah.
you're keeping it fresh.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you do
Was
a
that
great
a
job.
global term, or are you just talking about me right now?
We're making it a global term.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
The rave daddy Robbie
Well,
sprinkle.
it's like I was gonna say, the guy that does the
Yeah.
sprinkles.
Yeah.
Salt Bay.
Yeah,
There
Salt
you go.
Bay,
Yep.
Salt Bay guy. I was just talking
Now
about.
get
how
ready
come-
for Daddy Bay.
Yeah, there you go.
rave daddy.
I don't know though. That could be going in a bad direction. I don't know. We might want to
It's
watch
like
where we take that.
It's like Ravey Bay, Rave, something
Yeah,
like
Rave
that.
Bay.
Yeah.
Rave Bay.
You know, I had one friend when I came up with my DJ persona. There was like 28 people that were all like, "Oh, that's great, that's awesome," and then my like 2 friends actually, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Why not?" Because it's like Rave Daddy. I was
They
like,
didn't want to call you daddy.
That-
That's
They
what
just
it
didn't
was.
want
They
to
didn't want to
say
call
it.
you daddy.
in the end, everybody calls me Daddy.
And then you go like this.
and then you
Thank you.
little Salt Bay.
And you walk
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I'll sprinkle my magic on you, and well, that sounded bad. Probably shouldn't have said that.
This message has been brought to you by Rave Daddy Robbie and his little sprinkles.
A little shimmer.
He's gonna sprinkle everything
Like
on you.
like a glittered heart.
That's funny.
I love it.
Oh,
I
good.
love it.
Actually, speaking of, what is this message brought to you by the Moxy?
the
Let's see.
Moxy,
Yes,
yes.
once again.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
fantastic coffee today from them. I got today.
Wait, you caught them
Fantastic.
before they closed?
Coffee. I know
Somebody's
Richard was calling
calling?
in,
Oh,
but I can't plug him in. I got to plug him in. We'll see if we can plug him in.
We got a caller, and
Yeah,
we're not
good
even
call.
ready for that.
Dang.
well,
You know,
yeah.
I wasn't expecting
You
it.
know, I had to
Alright.
drive all the way home because I forgot my laptop. I didn't have time to set your cell phone up, man. Just hold it against the microphone like
Like-
Danielle does.
Put it on speaker.
We're gonna have to, tell
Can-
them to
can-
call back. Call
can-
back in, Rich.
Can we talk about this most recent setup?
Love
Like-
this, right?
Right? Okay.
This is well organized, right?
right?
It's not,
Decluttered.
not
We-
a mess.
Yeah.
This won't look even near as bad next week because I had a small panic moment. I got here, was flipping everything out, opened up, unzipped my laptop pouch, and oh, I left the laptop at home.
No way.
Thank God I don't live in like Bradenton or something.
Oh my
Like, that would have been bad.
gosh.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I went to leave this morning and I was like, do I need that other laptop of mine? And I had a feeling I was going to need my other laptop. I grabbed it. It's in my car. Did I need it? But you know what? It was really a reminder for you, Robbie. And I
Danielle
should-
always got the extras.
yeah, I always
It-
have the extras.
I always forget like the most mundane things sometimes. Like I can't tell you how many times I forgot my headphones and had to go back and get them.
Right.
And it should
They're the
just be like
worst.
obvious.
Mine's attributed to weed, though.
Well, yes. Dude, it's
He
terrible.
doesn't get high.
what?
He doesn't get
Yeah.
high ideas.
No,
he actually just gets.
I get
Yeah,
it.
he's just
But
gone.
I like that.
Gone.
He doesn't get high. Ideas.
Ideas.
No.
I love that. But Nold was the other DJ, and so was Steven Valentino. Actually, he brought his AZ up for us to play on,
Okay.
which was smooth. I
I
mixed
get mine tomorrow.
I mixed
Wait,
three
hold on. Let me
records
check the UPS
with
thing
ease.
right now.
And sitting over there at your
It's
door.
because
huh?
it's UPS. You should have shipped FedEx.
But no,
I
I
didn't
was
have a choice in it.
I was able to mix three decks on that thing like it was butter. And
Yeah.
So smooth.
that was great. That was
My
fun.
buddy just got it, and I've been over there a couple times. I love that thing.
Oh,
it's
man.
amazing.
It's
It's a game changer.
Butter, yeah. Oh shoot, look at that. Speaking of, we got a call. Here we go.
Is it from our buddy?
It's from our buddy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is he driving?
Hey DJ Rich, you're on the air. What's up, man?
Press 1.
Oh.
Oh,
To accept the message?
Yeah,
What is he
there
in
you go.
jail?
Yeah, that's like it's a jail call.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all need to bail me out.
Yo.
hey, what's up,
There he
DJ
is.
Rich? You're on air.
Yo, I just want to let everybody know that you guys sound absolutely amazing, absolutely fantastic.
Aw.
And I have to agree with Rave Daddy Robbie.
What's that?
He does very well in the end.
Oh man! You know, no matter where he is, he's gotta do the DJ Rich kind of
Yeah, guys.
dig.
So about that guy spinning, well, I just wanted to put my 50 cents in there. I think there's a lot of people that practice over and over again and are very hard on themselves to make a perfect mix.
Yes.
And they just build up their own energy inside and in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And some of the baddest DJs I know started doing that, and they still do it till this day. And they practice and they practice and they practice. So I would have to agree that, yeah, some bedroom DJs are absolutely fantastic, and I think that's great. That was like one of the first times he played out.
Yeah, he was a
Would love
testament
to
to
hear him
that.
play live.
You know
Yeah.
that
Yes,
that
sir.
just isn't. I think using the term bedroom DJ is a little disrespectful and kind of a shithead thing to say to a lot of people too.
It depends, but he coined himself that.
Yeah,
That night.
yes.
He coined himself that. I would never coin somebody that purposefully. I would never coin anybody that purposefully.
No, that's softer actually, because I got it turned up so we can hear Rich.
Yeah. But he called himself a bedroom DJ. But I don't know if I would take it as I mean, I guess I would.
I've
If
told
I
people-
He's so humble.
If I had been working, but
He's
yeah, he
so
was.
humble.
I mean,
He was.
Yeah.
Yo.
Keaton, I think we all started there. We all
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Everyone.
And
Absolutely.
sometimes it's very important. It's very, very important to get back to that bedroom style DJing or studio style DJing, so we could go back and listen. Oh, we shouldn't have done it like this. Let me do it like this.
Yeah.
Let me do it like that. Sometimes we get so comfortable with ourselves that we forgot what it's like to really set up mixes and really know what songs are going to go good with what songs in different scenarios.
True.
So
You're absolutely right.
And then you
I
have to
just
think of your
wanted to
audience.
put that 50 cents in there, and kudos to you. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I'm on my way to Fort Lauderdale right now, and I have a fever. So, moral of the story is, figured out
Wait, you have a
in,
fever? Is
and,
that what you just
guys
said?
Sound
Yeah.
like $1 million.
Thanks, man. Robbie really came through, man.
He really did.
We got a nice setup here. We got cameras.
Well-
we got the.
Yes.
We're just missing the effects, man.
Yeah, well, I'll get all that taken care of as soon as I get back into town. And Robbie, you're doing a great job. I wouldn't expect
thank
anything
you.
less from Robbie.
Oh,
That guy's a
stop,
go-getter, man.
Thanks for calling in,
Gonna make me
Rich.
blush.
We miss you, man. Take care of yourself.
man.
We
Drink a
miss
lot of water.
you.
Talk to you later,
Drive
Rich.
And we'll see you later.
I'm going to do that. I'll see you next Monday, guys.
All right. See you, brother.
Peace out.
All right. Look at that. We
call.
got our
Great call right
second on-air call of the year.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, no, it's the first one of the year. It's the first one of the
Is
year.
it?
It's
Is it?
2025. Showtime
Oh, yeah, it
called
was.
in 2024.
That was 2024.
Yeah. Semantics.
And
We're gonna be technical here.
You know
That's
what?
why you're here.
you know what though?
Yeah, because you forget because you're high all the time.
Yes.
Oh, the Jesus.
Yes. Don't worry, guys. We'll have a sponsor for
You know
that
what
soon.
though, Danielle? I can't remember if I mentioned this last week. I don't think I did. But I'd finished putting up all the 2024 sets from Saigon Blonde.
Right.
We have over 1,600 hours
Oh
of
my
sets from
gosh.
Saigon Blonde. 43 sets
That's crazy.
down there.
Wow.
I love
And
that.
I promise you, the first 2 months sound like shit. But then once we
Yeah.
get into March and on, I got my groove and it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But the first 2 months don't sound like shit. You guys,
Practice
you
makes
all
perfect.
agreed to that too easily. But
Well, no, it doesn't surprise us because that's like our show, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it takes us
It
about
takes
a while.
yeah,
when we get into-
a 2 months.
I mean,
going
it
on
took
2
me
months.
took me
Yeah.
time to figure out how I was going to record it, and then I bought the mixer for it, and moved on like that. And but yeah, it's crazy once I finally added it all up. I think the indicator inside the Azurcast app said something like 1 week. 3 days or 4 days and 10
Wow.
hours or something like
yeah,
that.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
That's survival
I love that.
mode. That's
I
all
love
you
that.
need.
Yeah.
Just some
When the
music
apocalypse
for-
comes, we can tune in
We're
to
going
Humble
to
House
your
Radio.
place.
Yes. It'll be great.
We're
It'll
gonna
be great.
be like, play it again. We need it, music. Play it again.
Yeah. So Steven Valentino, to get back on to the recap, guys. Steven Valentino closed out the night. I didn't get into Nald. Nald was great, fantastic. He played peak time stuff that wasn't actually, there was no top 100 in his set.
Okay.
And it had people moving. It was great. It was great in the entire time. Steven Valentino closed out the night. Fantastic set. He actually played a little bit of old school mixed in with some new stuff. And he told me about some of the people that he really admires and really follows. And there were some people that was new to me. One of them was old to me. Saeed. I don't know if you guys know Saeed. He's a classic house DJ.
Okay.
Very, very good. He played a couple of his tracks. And also, Steven Valentino is producing music, too. So I can't wait till here. And it's actually producing, like, he's only been doing it for, I think, a year, but he's taking classes. And his music sounds fantastic.
Speaking
Nice.
of, isn't
Plug
there
it,
a
good plug.
production school as well? That there was something that.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was one of our topics, was
Right.
an
Yeah.
AI school that teaches you how to utilize AI in your production.
Prototype.
I'm not
Is
sure
that the DJ?
I think it's I think it's called Prototype. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of mixed feelings about this. I was just listening to a podcast about it with Ben Sterling, and he was talking about AI taking over. You know,
Yeah.
does that take away from the creativity?
Yeah.
And people actually using real instruments.
Yeah.
You know,
Well-
it's bad enough that we have keyboards and computers.
Well, let me tell you something. AI was a topic of discussion a long time ago in the wealth management field and financial planning and everything like that. And I was going for my degree in financial planning. And the whole thing was, oh, it's going to take over our job. But the thing is, there's something that AI doesn't have, which is the emotions.
Yes.
It can't feel.
Right.
And so that's the same thing that goes with music. So even though it can create something, it cannot translate what you are feeling, and what everybody else, what
true.
it's seeing.
Right.
Even if you have cameras, and even though you might see it, it actually cannot transfer that feeling into that music, into the
can't.
financial planning aspect of it.
Right.
So I think that we're still safe.
Yeah.
Until they start to have feelings, until robots start to have feelings, we're good.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
The autonomous thinking of AI isn't quite prepared yet
Right.
without a handler. I
Yes.
think.
Yes.
So it may take a job, or two, but it can't take it can't take everything.
Yeah, it could even take the vast majority of them, but there's
Right.
still that one job
Right.
of feelings.
Right, and I
that can't be
think
taken.
I personally think AI can be a tool for good in
I
the
love it.
music sense.
Yeah.
Just not relied on 100%, like 99%. I think people should take the bits and pieces that they can't do and utilize AI in that sense. But once you get to people making full-on songs with it, I think there lies a problem.
Well, then the creativity is lost, in my opinion.
You would think.
Well, and it also might spark creativity on the
I
other
was going to
side.
say that, use
Yeah.
that as
I
inspiration.
agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Because you can, what's it called? Is it called Suno? Is that like the music where you like literally type in like give me whatever? And
Right.
it will,
That's
like,
what Kanye or
pop
whatever.
out
There was
whatever?
like,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
I
No,
don't know.
it's not for. You literally will type in like the type of sound that you want. Like give me an
Okay.
aggressive sort of anything that you want. You type
Yeah.
it out
Yeah.
and then it'll give you what you want. It'll even do like literally a full song. And where I do think that will be used is in like commercial sort of spaces, but in terms of like creatively, there is something to be said about taking an idea that you have and getting a sort of sound that you want and maybe resampling it or something like that, and using different parts of different sounds to create something original and new. But I do agree, like in terms of just saying give me this sort of song,
Right. It should be a piece, and I understand. Like, say, Ben Sterling is a great example. By the way, he supported Bring the Baseline. I'm just putting that out there.
Nice.
But if I were to type in "give me a Ben Sterling track," and then I go to release that actual piece of thing that AI gave me, I feel like there's a problem there.
Yeah, copyright and all
You
that
know,
stuff.
there's just like there's you. I don't feel like how could you feel good about that? How
Yeah.
could you feel good
Yeah.
about taking something that you? And I understand we all use references. It's been done ever since the music. We always take references and move forward.
So this actually came up on an episode of Houseology After Hours that we do every week at Intimate Sessions at Saigon Blonde in downtown St. Pete.
Every Thursday.
Be there.
Every
be square.
Thursday. Yep. And I believe it was, we were talking to Slick Vision about it. And, and one thing that I said was, you know what? I mean, here's the real question. There's still a person feeding the information into the AI to get it to produce what it is.
Right.
Does that make that person any less of an artist?
No, I don't think so because I do if the person takes the full credit of producing that thing and
That's
then
different.
and then
Yes.
releasing it entirely 100% AI to the world. Well, then that's you. That's not you.
Yes, I think you should
Doing.
actually. It has to be notated, produced in cooperation with AI
Sure.
or something,
Sure.
in some way, shape, or form. They actually have to do that in college now, and on broadcast entities, news entities, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. If there's AI involved in any of it now, you legally have to say that.
Yeah. I think that should be how it is. Or at least if it's under 50%, if it's over 50%. You know, like
Yeah,
if I, because I should be, if it's my music and I'm putting it out, and if I release the AI thing as my music, I wouldn't
Yeah.
feel great about that.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if I didn't
That's
put.
you, though.
If I didn't, you're right.
Some people
you're right. Some people will take
do
it.
it for a cash grab, or they do it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
you know, easy.
And
Yeah.
We have a
Hey,
surprise.
We got a
let's go.
surprise.
Wow.
We actually made it through.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Wow.
We got Nori in the
what's up,
building.
Nori? We haven't met before.
Hey.
What's up, brother?
Yeah,
How you
there we
doing?
go.
Mike. Nice to meet you. Open the hoodie.
Nori came in the building,
How you
guys.
doing, baby?
Another DJ here in the scene that's doing some big things in the area.
You know
It's
what?
National DJ Day.
I happen to have an extra set of headphones right here.
Hey,
Look at this guy over
look
here.
at that.
You
Rave
did
Daddy.
you get a full night's rest?
No, absolutely not. That actually, I'm babysitting my friend's dog. So he shared the bed with me last night, and he will progressively. It's a pit bull, by the way. So we're talking about 85 pounds of doggy, and he will progressively through the night just turns around and pushes harder and harder against me till I am literally sleeping on this little sliver, and then eventually I have to flip over to the other side. Then he gets mad and turns around and pushes his back. It's ridiculous.
Wait, what kind of dog is this?
It's a pit bull.
Pit bull.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
That's
if
a
it was
big
a
boy.
Chihuahua and it was pushing you out
Oh,
of bed, I was
no,
gonna
no, no, no.
listen.
No.
You are not a daddy anymore.
He's a pussy.
yeah.
Honey, what's up, Nori? Oh shoot.
Oh,
We gotta get
hold
you
on
some
one second.
stuff.
I'm sorry.
you
I'm
on.
Test
No,
it.
you're good. You're good. Hang on. He's
Let
gonna
me
Don't
just
push
go
buttons,
like
don't push
that.
buttons.
There we go. There we go. Now you're there. Go ahead and say
Are we
something.
reading?
Yeah, look at there he is.
Hey.
Hey.
I got a full house.
Hey,
Hold on,
What's
let me
up?
put the Nori filter on there and make it a little louder for you. No, I'm kidding.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
It's a nice little surprise, huh?
Heck yeah, man.
pop
I didn't
in
tell
afterward.
anybody, by the
Oh,
way.
you did? Just sent me the email. Just like, come on.
I was like, come on. I was like, you want to come by? Come by.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. We got some things we could talk about. Talk to you about. Before we get there, though, did you do anything this weekend?
This past weekend was pretty light. We went out to the Nest, caught Hector and Dre.
Tell us about that.
I mean,
That was actually a good show.
I thought it was a great
Yeah.
show.
Mm-hmm.
What they do there, Brian and Sharif with the sound was awesome. Brian with the production, I haven't seen them do like the parachutes in there. Honestly, one of my favorite ways.
Oh, where
that
they put
place has looked.
the on the roof and they
put,
make it like a
parachutes
little.
up, some extra lighting, so
Okay.
like the lights, like I don't know, it's just I like
Vibes.
when people bring different things into the same place. The
Yeah.
Nest is perfect. Shout out Julie and Mind Collective
Absolutely.
with 1-800, just
They're always
providing
doing
a
something
shelf
awesome.
for everybody.
Yep.
The creativity.
Somewhere for anybody to
check it
come
out.
in.
Good.
Played
So
there
that
a
was
few
at
times.
St. Pete Brewing, which is, and then the Nest is just right next to it,
It's
right?
like attached. I guess they started doing like rock shows originally. And
Yeah.
Julian was like,
Yeah.
Let us throw some house parties here.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all over the place now. They have break shows and some drum and bass has been in there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a nice spot. It's like just kind of the right size, especially for local shows. So
Yes, it is.
we're not trying to throw a show in a 500 person
Mm-hmm.
spot, and we know we're only going to have about 125, 150 person turnout, and then
Yep.
it just looks like it wasn't successful.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's nice. Nice small intimate venues are nice, and we kind of lack those a little bit around here. A lot of our options are only just like great big huge venues or something.
And
Well-
it doesn't have to be when it's house music.
Right.
Sometimes the smaller venues, like the one in Tampa,
Just like my
Water
bedroom.
Street, like your bedroom. Your bedroom. Oh, what's the spot in Tampa off of Water Street? The really nice place.
I'm not sure.
Not alter ego.
Alter Ego.
Oh,
yeah, it
yes.
is Alter
Okay,
Ego.
I
Yeah.
haven't been there
Super
yet.
small.
Yeah, Alter
Yeah.
Ego's
intimate,
great.
Great
Yes,
venue.
love it.
Maybe 30 people max, 50 people max.
It's
Okay.
tiny.
I've never
It's
been.
a great vibe.
Okay, I gotta
Expensive.
check it out.
Some of the best sound in Tampa.
Really?
played
At
last
there?
year.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Everywhere in the room sounds great.
Okay. I love that.
The decor is on point. One of my good friends, DJ Casper,
Oh,
is a
Casper's the man.
curator.
Well, Casper's a
booker
OG
for that
in the
whole
scene.
thing.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Old Dirty Sundays, rest in peace. What a running
Yeah.
hip hop tradition we had here.
That's all
That was
vinyl,
great.
right?
Yeah, they were running all vinyl. Alter Ego, they're doing they have digital and vinyl.
Oh, okay,
so you
no,
can go
okay.
either or.
Yep.
But I know
Really?
Old Dirty Sundays. They
You could do
ran-
vinyl
there
over
was
at Alter
always
Ego,
vinyl.
too?
Yes.
You can.
Oh.
He's doing all sorts of nights. I know Jask
next,
was there.
Next venue for you.
Oh, I do. I feel like I need to. I need a redo on my vinyl set because I don't have turntables anymore. So I have just an audio player. So I play it. So what I did with the last time we had a vinyl night at Saigon was I would just play the audio on my player, and then I was like, okay, this is it. Let me tap the BPMs out. Okay, this one I didn't get to really like prepare for a set. You know, plus we had our Atlanta trip come up, so I really want to. I need another.
He needs a comeback.
It wasn't bad
A
this
mulligan.
set, but it was
a mulligan.
But mulligan. But it wasn't bad. I want to redo. I need it. I'm craving it.
He knows a guy.
Yeah,
He
he
knows
knows
a
a guy.
He knows
Absolutely
Casper. He
knows
said
a
he's his good
guy.
friend.
Yeah, good friend.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
we're doing Nori and Friends again on the February 11th. So
Oh, nice.
obviously, if you want to stop on by, plug in, say hi, and bring in a
Okay.
few extra CDJs, so some more people.
There you
Last
go.
time it was like one at a time. Like I think it's a little more fun when some more heads can be
Yeah.
contributing.
Hell yeah, man! I'd be down to help out
Get the
whatever I
introduction,
can.
get a little introduction in.
Yeah. I've only met Casper twice at Old Dirty Sundays back in the day. Yo, that Old Dirty
Very
Sundays.
busy.
What if he
bomb.
was like, actually, I've met him like 5 times, but you're just so.
That's
She's
funny.
gonna keep referencing that high.
That's
We-
funny. That's true.
We need a
know.
weed sponsor at this point.
Not for real.
There's plenty of them out there.
Yeah,
thought he
we
was
need-
just humming that in the office today. I'm like, shh, we are in a financial firm. Shh. We work in insurance.
Probably the most highest people in insurance. Best believe it. They're doing more than smoking weed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. One of my agents was like, I took a gummy the other day. I was like, please don't talk to me. Right now. He's like, I'm a 1099 contractor. You can do whatever I want. I was like, okay, guy, just go.
I mean, I can only imagine you might need that sometimes to get through insurance. I can only imagine.
Well, yeah.
Especially in customer service.
Sometimes I want to blow my brains out. Actually, most days I do.
I'm so glad I work from home and all I have to contend with is a computer generally.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
So we had this past weekend, Concrete Jungle. Gabby played the cello, which I didn't know she was a celloist.
From her childhood, it was her whole like bringing back her childhood. She hasn't played since she was 14, 15.
Yeah.
So it's like 10 years ago.
Yeah. That was a white cello she had too. That was,
Is it
and that you
bad?
know that was like you went out your
Yeah, I saw
way and
pictures.
you've
It
been
looks
doing
awesome.
some
Yeah,
you've been
it's
doing
pretty
some
sweet.
serious cello work if you got a white cello.
Yeah. Gabby was actually speaking of the
True.
nest.
Putting in that work.
Gabby was had the largest turnout for us over at our Vending Beats event a couple years ago.
Yeah, she's
And
got some
it was
great
her
support.
debut. It was her first debut. So
Yeah.
she did it with Toby with Tomorrow's Vibes.
Love
yeah.
that.
And she literally like packed the house.
Yeah.
It was cool.
No doubt. And then they had Alejandro there and Alyssa as Healing Culture. Alejandro did a separate set, and then he did a set with Healing Culture, which is Alyssa. You know, they do their singing and sound bowls together, so they did that as well. And then Kalila, who flew back in town,
Yeah.
and she does flute, right? It's the
Yep,
flute,
the flute.
or the piccolo.
Flute.
It's
Yep.
the flute.
No flute.
And she played the flute. You know, so that was a good deal for them. That was Friday, right?
Yes, that
I think
was
it was
Friday.
Friday. And then I saw Greco came back into town.
I did not know this.
Yeah,
Right.
he came
I was
He
back.
was
just-
over at TK Lounge.
The
Yeah.
TK Lounge.
Yep. Saw that.
Oh, the
And
techno night
he did
with
a techno.
Jester.
What?
Yeah.
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 What?
I had some
Yeah.
friends there.
What?
I didn't know about it either. I had no
Yes.
clue.
Yes, they threw down.
Yep.
I'm
it was
sick
a
of you
techno
guys.
show.
I'm so sick of you.
We gotta get you guys. We gotta send like
Yeah, get me in
we
the
gotta
know.
grab tickets. We gotta send you guys out.
Yeah,
to,
like,
you
can
know-
I get the invite?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
And you know what? It actually had a pretty good turnout too.
Yeah, it looked
like
packed.
It could have had a bigger turnout.
It was sold out.
I-
Actually,
Thank you. Yeah, well, you know, TK Lounge is the curse of the rhythm or dubstep show. Like that's the only
Yeah.
time to get anyone to show up. And then
True.
I all the videos I saw was pretty full.
Yep.
For
Yep.
Four
They
on the
actually
Floor,
sold out.
Definitely the best-selling show they've had for Four on the Floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
agree.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we had the Sponges there last year in April, and it was all right.
Oh, nice.
It was an all right turnout, but
Yeah.
nothing.
I know
Not
that
sold
place is
out.
just it is for the wubs. They
It's
lo-
for
they
the
want
wubs.
they
For
want
the
the
wubs.
wubs and the fat.
Yeah.
They want
I remember the first
the
time I went to
fast
beat.
TK Lounge, and it was definitely a Wubs
Oh, yeah.
night. And I remember there was like subs set up, but they had cushions on top of them. I don't know, this
So
is
you
like
could
a
sit on
long
it?
time. So you could sit on it. And I was like,
Oh, that's
somebody's like, here,
awesome.
come sit next to me. I'm like, hold on.
Did you? Did you?
I
Did
did.
you? Yeah, you
and then I was
fucking
like,
loved it, didn't
I was
you?
like, I'm gonna leave now. This is something different.
you can't leave once you sit down on that sub.
No,
Uh,
you definitely can't.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was my first experience, and then I was like, when's the next show?
yeah. Check. Has anybody ever seen the Howard Stern movie where he
Yes.
does? Yeah, you know
Yeah.
that. Yes. Classic.
You know, I think it was Sam was saying we're drifting off topic too much
Yes.
during the show.
He's like, get off of the subwoofers.
The Talladega Nights.
See, I want you to turn the bass all the way up. I want you to turn the treble all the way down.
All the way down. Oh my
Yes.
God. Wow.
And then Boiler Room Sundays, Anna does at every Sunday now for Healing House.
Healing House, yeah.
It's every third Sunday of the month. They do a Boiler Room set where they flip the decks downstairs backwards and have everybody, and they put a mirror in front, and then they have everybody basically behind the DJ. Great concept, right?
That's cool.
That's
interesting.
Like where
I
that
was
little
just-
wall is,
You-
with the
yeah, so-
eyes and everything.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. So you're looking at the eyes technically, as you're DJing, but you have the mirror behind you, you know, and
So
you
you can
have
see everything.
and you
so-
have you have people behind you vibing. you
I
know?
was
Sorry.
talking about Anna and just the things that she comes up with,
Yeah,
the
very
creativity.
creative.
So creative.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I actually met somebody that's also an interior designer, which is Anna's thing. She's an interior designer. And
That's why her house looks so nice.
exactly.
God, I gotta hire her.
But yeah,
My house looks so
Seriously,
basic. Like I
seriously.
really just like I need new couches and then it would go on.
Yeah,
Go on.
but that was like it was funny because I met this woman who also is an interior designer, and same thing, very very creative in all different types of spaces. But she knows how to curate a whole entire vibe.
Yeah.
like you can go shopping in her restaurant / bar / furniture store, drinking wine, walking around, whatever. It's a full liquor bar.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's the way
you
to
can
do it.
have beautiful dinner. You can have amazing food.
Yeah, her outside for
Yeah.
Satori Sundays was that backyard is just
She's
it's
got
a different,
it.
It's a different. I'm an extrovert in certain situations, you know, like when I prepare myself to be an extrovert.
Yeah.
Normally I'm an introvert. So when I got there, I was like, did you laugh at that?
No, not at all. I didn't say anything.
You an introvert? No, but I really am. And then when I got there, it just left my body. I was completely comfortable.
She's so good at that.
Every little station she had at the house was dope. It was just amazing. So
She knows how to curate not only just a physical vibe, but even the whole emotions and peace. Like she creates a lot of peace.
yeah,
And comfort.
yeah,
Yeah, she does a really amazing job.
yeah,
of
she
it.
does.
Yeah, shout out to Anna and her sanctuary.
Big
we
ups,
love you.
big ups,
Big
big
ups.
ups. All right, so I mean, I kind of caps our section for the recap, unless you guys have anything else that we don't know about that happened on this last weekend or something that we should touch base on.
Detroit Lions lost. I'm from Detroit, and the Lions lost Saturday against the Washington Commanders.
Oh, that means they're out, huh? They're
Yeah,
out
we're
because it's
out.
playoffs.
We're out.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
we're out.
sucks.
So-
They're one of the ones. Have they? Lions won a Super Bowl. So
No,
they're not-
never.
Never. So they're one of
Never.
the 12. Oh man, that's
Yeah, never won a Super Bowl. The first time we ever went 16-0 or 16-1 or whatever. So,
Oh, that hurts.
great
That hurts.
ride, but I think that's it for the Lions kind of dynasty.
Did you see the Bills game?
Yeah, I saw the Bills.
Did the
game,
Bills win?
yeah. Bills won.
Okay, so
Bills
they're
won.
they're still in.
They're still in
All
it.
right.
Chiefs are still in it.
Chiefs are in.
Commanders and Eagles.
I'm excited for the Ohio State game tonight.
That
Being
is
Oh.
from
yeah, I
Boo.
forgot.
Ohio.
Boo.
The Buckeyes are the best college football team ever.
No, they're not.
Thank you very
Not
much.
behind Wolverines. So you're
he's
sitting,
Michigan.
Yeah, we're
Guys,
Michigan
Michigan.
guy. Yeah,
Nori,
we're-
can you
yeah,
switch
we're-
places with him, please? I'd really appreciate
No,
that.
good luck tonight. If anybody, I want you guys to win over Notre Dame.
Oh,
You know.
but you know what? I was talking to my mom, and she was like, "Do you know how cold it's going to be playing that game?" It is. We're talking Notre Dame, which, by the way, for those of you who wouldn't know, is their football field is actually dug down into the ground.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit above ground, but it goes way down below ground,
So a
and
little
so
warm.
that wind comes in there,
And it's
freezing.
brick.
And
Oh,
It's
it's
a
like
brick.
a fish
it's
bowl.
probably
Yeah.
going to be below 0 when they start the game.
Oh,
Oh, that's crazy.
And could you imagine that? And
You have to be a serious fan if you're going and torturing yourself
Yeah.
in that.
Yes.
Like, I am a dedicated fan if I'm going to go and put myself in sub-zero
Yeah.
terrain
Well,
for
you know,
that.
there are those,
No.
but I mean, Chicago Bear fans do it all the time.
All the
but
Yes, they do. No, I saw.
Pass.
You know what I saw on the what was the game? It was a game before the Bills game, but
The Eagles game when it was snowing.
yeah, they
Yeah.
had. I saw their box seats and they were illuminated in red, and I was like, that's
where you gotta
is
be for those games.
genius.
Yeah, yep.
I feel so bad for everybody who was not under that red light.
Yeah.
But all right, so guys, that concludes our recap section of Houseology Live. We're going to shoot over to a couple commercials by some sponsors like Cabana Club and Humble House Records, where we are asking people to join the team. And to submit any kind of references that they believe that they could help us with. We're always looking for members of the team. We just got 2 new people here today that joined the team. We got Embrace. Embrace is one of them.
I'm excited.
And Kim, she's out there hanging out with Sam, monitoring the show. But all right, guys, we're gonna head over to commercial break.
Nori's next, right?
We're gonna head over to commercial break. And we're gonna come back. We're gonna have some conversation with our guy Nori and Embrace and Creation in Vain.
And for those of you on the radio, just hang in there. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Imagine a music industry empowering independent artists.
Humble House Radio makes it happen. Join our mission.
Volunteer, collaborate, or join our dynamic team.
Share your expertise, time, or passion. Together, amplify artistic voices.
Gain valuable experience, network, and make a difference.
Email Humble House Records at humbleHouseRec@djketone.com or DM on social media.
Humble House Records, we make a difference.
Hey Houseology Live fam, Volume here with Ketone.
We're excited to share St. Pete Beach's best kept secret, Cabana Club Rentals.
Unwind in luxurious cabanas, umbrellas, and everything you need for the perfect beach day without lifting a finger. Let us do the work for you.
Book now at St. Pete Beach CabanaRentals.com. Use code Houseology15 for 15% off. We have Danielle sitting in the hot seat
Oh gosh.
with Nori, and they're gonna chat it up about some of the things that Nori's got going on around the city, and more. I'm sure.
Now we're gonna keep it, on the peanut gallery side now, right?
Yeah, sure.
Peanut gallery. Yeah, sure.
Keep it to the peanut gallery? Or?
No, I was gonna. Yeah, we're gonna keep quiet on the peanut gallery side. Is what I was attempting to say.
Keep it quiet.
Yes. We're gonna let you dive in.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we have royalty in the building.
Maybe.
Stop.
Like, stop. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Excited to be here.
It was such a nice little surprise. They said, "Hey, can you get some people?" And I started talking to you, and it just happened to work out. So I'm really psyched that you're here. I wanted to, first of all, this is Nori. For those that you don't know, Nori, I've known you now, golly,
At least 3 years now.
over.
I'd say.
I
Probably
think 4
closer
is
to 4 or 5.
Four or
around.
five.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were one of the OGs of Tomorrow's Vibes.
I played the first Tomorrow's Vibes.
You
It's on
did?
YouTube.
It is on
Yeah,
YouTube. Oh
it's
my
on
gosh, I
YouTube.
forgot it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's still on YouTube. I look back at it sometimes like, oh wow.
Is it cringe?
First freestyle set ever, no preparation, just going. Oof, that was.
Hey,
But I made some friends and everybody ended up liking it.
look at you
That's
now.
all.
Look at you now.
doing big
Moving
things,
on
man.
up. You are doing big things. So tell us what you have going on. What's the biggest thing that you have going on? Let's start biggest. Well, maybe we should start, Peanuts and then move up to the big guys.
Well, I released with Vanta Black last year.
Well,
I'm
starting with the
very
big dogs
happy-
right now.
Happy with that.
Okay.
Got some really cool feedback on some of the songs by some people I haven't met. Feels really cool.
Yeah.
The reason I do it is to put a little message out there and just to, bring people together to have a good time.
You've always been about that.
So, putting original things out and then getting any sort of positive feedback from that, just awesome. Just some of the best feelings I have. SRQ events down in Sarasota.
Mm-hmm.
After my buddy Jake Crusoe and I, we had Embered for a Thursday, one of their Elevate Thursdays. They bring out a little bit more production and get the party going a little earlier out on the rooftop. He hit up us both separately to do our own headlining gigs at Aviation Art Hotel down in Sarasota.
Oh, I haven't been there. Is it sweet?
It looks cool. I haven't been either. I'm going for the
Oh.
first time to play. I'm
Okay.
really excited
Okay.
to have an official out of town headlining show. 2 songs out that
They have a sweet little rooftop.
great. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they-
looks pretty fun. It looks
Yeah.
like it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna take some friends down,
Yeah.
bring some friends that are in the area, and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
drive all the way up here to support. So it's cool to have 4 or 5 people that I know live down there can just go up the street and come
Right.
see me. It's gonna be a good time.
That's an awesome time. So when is that?
March 2nd.
March 2nd?
March 2nd.
Do you have a time slot yet?
we're gonna be closing around sunset, and it's not officially out. Doing a little bit of a drop before flyer's been approved, but I'm excited to talk about it. Exclusive drop.
The
just
only
for
people that
Humble
know it,
House.
members only.
I mean, you guys, you were talking about Gabby earlier
Yeah.
in Inner Sanctuary, and I just wanted to take a step back to when we threw Wonderfest, and I don't know, I feel like really haven't gotten much time
We talk
to
about
like
it.
sit and like chill and like hang out since then. Like,
Yeah,
I feel
no.
like everybody's moving really fast,
Yeah.
and everybody from there is really like, found their own speed and lane, and just everybody seems to be doing their own thing.
It's so interesting that you bring that up. I was just over at the farm last weekend, and that's the first time since a long time that I've been back there. And everybody from there has dispersed as well that works at the farm, to where they have a couple new people, and then everybody else is just kind of, they went and broke off into doing their own farms, and some of the other ones, it's actually neat what the other ones are doing, just because they've grown just like everybody else from the music side of it. It's so neat to see. So the owner, Tara, she started a nonprofit organization, and she's been really diving into the nonprofit side of it. It's called Take Mar, and it's about regenerative medicine, other alternatives to your traditional pharmaceutical medications, to be able to help with healing and fixing yourself through natural solution. So it's very neat. That's what she did. And then one of the people, the farm manager, she's now started her own farm and started doing her own regenerative farm. So yeah, it was funny because I went out there, I'm like, wow, this place is not the way that it used to be. It's obviously a lot less cared for as before, very natural and wild. But just to know that everybody else has gone into these really neat areas, including on the music side of it, it's just beautiful. I love seeing that growth. But it's funny that you brought that up. I was just there.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was a good time though. You had you were a very, very integral part of that, and I appreciate everything that you did. But yeah, it's been October was a year ago. Last October. So it's been like a year and 4 months?
A few months.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot. A lot changes. But no, I thought that the cool thing is when I remember you talking about vinyls and getting really, really into the vinyl scene of music, and I was just infatuated with that and how you wanted to get really, really involved in things. So what's that like for you? What's going on with the vinyl side? And
still collecting.
Yeah.
Went to an all vinyl night Basel last year. One of my favorite labels right now, Air Funk, out of France.
Out of France.
Just strictly vinyl only releases. I have a new pre-order. It comes in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just collecting cool things that I can't go get digitally that like is different. So I'm actually, I don't know if you guys know Feel Groove.
Yeah.
Feel Groove, two homies come from all over, coming into town, recording a bunch of people doing sets. So they have the ability to do like a hybrid. So I've been really prepping hard to do a hybrid digital vinyl set.
Oh, that's exciting.
Play some some things that are vinyl only necessarily, and some other things that aren't, that I just love, like big inspirations. But yeah, I went and recorded a set with them. Really wasn't in love with it. I don't know. I really like to, if I'm gonna put something out, be like in love with it and like feel like I challenged myself when I did it.
Well, I think that's what we were talking about earlier, is that with the whole overthinking it and starting out as a bedroom DJ and just throwing yourself out there and just doing it is probably the best thing that you could do. And so many people, they'll sit there and overanalyze and think and overthink. And sometimes it just takes putting yourself out there and doing something that makes you feel uncomfortable. And then you set a new bar, and now you're going to set yourself another bar that's going to be even higher than that. And you're like, all right, what's the next?
Next? Next, I'll have to do it live. Now I'm going to do it in front of some people.
Yeah.
Find a show.
Right.
Do it that way. I maybe do it all vinyl at some point.
That'd be cool.
Seems like a whole, after just touch it a little bit and just getting a little bit of practice, it's just, I feel like people don't necessarily have the respect for like where the stuff and the music and the culture all comes from.
Do you feel like you have to play vinyl though?
No. Absolutely not.
It's a lost art,
I do
though.
not feel like I have to do any of this. I feel like I have a respect for what came before and wanting to understand it myself personally.
I feel like there's a tiny push in the scene right at the moment, and for some odd reason, everybody suddenly like has to play vinyl, and I don't. It just popped up in like the last 2 months, and it like everybody's like, oh, we have to play vinyl. Oh, I've got to play vinyl. Oh, I have to do a vinyl set. There's venues playing all vinyl, and I'm like, why are we doing this?
Well,
and I don't follow.
I think it's because it was lost for so long.
Sorry to
Yes.
interrupt.
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to. I was
No,
curious.
this is a
Good-
great
good
topic.
tangent.
This
Good
is a
tangent.
great topic, you know. And I see what you're saying, Robbie. Like, I totally see what you're saying, Robbie. but but I feel like what you just said, it was a lost art for so long, and I think it needs to be touched back on to remind people that it's not so easy.
It's not.
It's not so easy to do this, but I've studied the craft. I've studied my people, and I know what I'm doing with my people's music, and I know like this is my love and my passion, and I think that translates through playing a vinyl set.
Right.
But
And
we
I don't
sh-
think everybody has to say that, but I think that it does touch on it heavier, I think.
I guess I'm just saying we should be using it as a delineator, and I think some people are.
No,
That's all.
I
That's
agree.
all I have on that
I
topic.
agree.
I definitely can see where it's like can be used as like keep people out or to like it being kind of a wave or like a clicky thing or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like some things kind of need that to come back around. Some things need to go be mainstream for a minute just so the attention is brought to
Well,
it that it deserves.
I think everybody's trying to look for that next edge, right? I think everybody's trying to find that next best edge to keep them in the forefront of everybody's mind. I think that's really the biggest thing. And I've talked to recently, a couple weeks ago, I was talking to you about this guy with 911 Restoration. All of a sudden, we start talking, and he's talking about DJing, and I'm like, okay, what'd you spend? He's like, vinyls. I'm like, dang. And he was talking about how it's just sad to see that this art is lost and that it's not a thing anymore. And he goes, somebody asked me if I wanted to jump on the decks, and I was excited up until I saw this electricity. That's what he said.
they just saw a computer. in
Yeah,
front of
that's
me.
what he's like.
What am I doing? With
He's
this?
like, I didn't know what I was doing, and he still uses passive speakers, and now you got the active speakers. So there's a lot of different things that what he knew 40 years ago when he was DJing in New York in these underground spots is just like, it's not the same. And he was like, I wish I could see that again. And I was like, I have some friends that are vinyl. I was actually thinking of you, and I was thinking of Ketone. I was thinking of DJ Rich. And I was like, these are people that are trying to bring something in. And I just think that that's really what it comes down to is that everybody, I feel, became a bedroom DJ during COVID. And then everybody came out and everybody's
Yes.
now all of a sudden a DJ. Well,
Yes.
now we have to bring back something that makes you a differentiator, delineator from the rest of the group. Yeah. And that's
we
what it
like to
is.
do that though. We like to. I'm gonna have to assume it's any scene, but I notice a lot in our scene. Every year we tend to come up with a new way to set the bar a little bit higher, and then try to separate everyone else. One time it was just like, oh no, you have to spin all off of your thumb drive, and then the next year, oh no, you have to be producing, and then the next year it was, oh no, you had to play here, and oh no, and now it seems like this year, oh no, now you got to spin on vinyl. And then it's funny, but then everybody, it's funny because no matter how much you want to set those delineators, everybody will eventually learn them. And guess what? You got to come up with a new delineator.
Yeah. Now that's when you start including instruments or sound bowls, and you do all these other things that are different than everybody else, like the healing cultures of the world. And it's
Yes.
just, so then you bring in the Annas of the world. Now you're not only looking to create a musical sound, but now you have a whole experience that has to be included in it, right? So it's just like, you are right. There's always going to be something, and you have to set that bar higher and higher and higher and try to find something that differentiates.
I want to
you.
say real quick too, and no disrespect to anybody that spins on vinyl. I'm not implying that at all, and no disrespect to anybody who wants to try anything new. But I just really hate it when people are using it as a delineator and separating people because, oh, I'm so much better a DJ than you because you don't know how to use flanger.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I think the authenticity is where it all comes through. So it's
Right.
like, why? The reason why. Like, why are you doing this?
What is your
Why are
why?
you bringing the cello? Why are you bringing a flute? Are you doing it just to stand out? Or are you doing it because you genuinely love that instrument and it's something that's a part of you and you're bringing it to your performance? Like,
Right.
It's like, or are you
I
doing
think
it
that
because
is-
you want to look some sort of way?
So I like how you just phrase it though. It adds something.
Yeah.
It adds something.
Right.
Does spinning on vinyl necessarily add anything? I don't know if it necessarily, because the only people that
Unless you
care
have like a
are
high
the
fidelity
DJs.
sound system or a DJ somewhere.
But the only people that really care, I think, are DJs. I don't really think the general public cares if you're playing on vinyl or not.
Mike's over here shaking his head.
Yeah, jump in here.
Can you jump in?
Yeah, I disagree because a lot of music is only on vinyl.
Yes.
And
That's what I was
the
gonna say, yeah.
history of vinyl, you're not going to get. You have to go to.
Yeah, but I can put that in my computer, no problem.
Yeah, it just
Can, but it's not the same.
it's not the same. It's not the same.
I can whip that as a flag. Come on, give me a break.
Yeah, but I just think that there is an appreciation. It's like if you go to an art museum and you see all this artists. While you can be into modern art and anything with some color, you can go to an actual art museum and see the actual art. And I think vinyl and the history.
That's a
on
great
vinyl.
comparison, by the way.
Yeah.
Website.
Yeah, I can go on the
yeah.
website and look at it, or I can go to.
Or
the
I can go to the
and see
museum, and it's a completely different. Yes,
Exactly.
correct.
Yeah, because then you have
Like
a, whole,
that.
a whole different experience for sure. Agreed. No, I think it's I think the point of it is that, like you were saying, your why behind it. Why are you doing that? Why are you getting yourself involved in the vinyls? Is it to set a new bar for yourself? It's to create that higher challenge, and that's okay if that's the case. But I also agree with Robbie. Like, don't be a pretentious bitch after that.
Oh yeah, once I get it down, just like, oh, you can't.
Yeah, like,
Oh, you can't spin. Oh, you're not a DJ.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
If you can
you're not a
maintain
DJ.
crowd,
you
you're a
don't.
DJ.
You don't know what vinyls are,
Like,
bro.
You can keep the crowd. You're a
Yeah,
DJ.
let me
That's
go sharpen
that's
my
how
needle
that's
really
all I
quick.
gotta say about that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And because that's usually what happens.
Yeah, that's what they
usually
end up
what
being
happens.
like,
Not to say that that's what's gonna happen with you, but I'm saying like that has been the standard.
Yes.
Of people after the fact. So to you guys, that's a great topic. I love that y'all touched on that. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So
Continue with your
Yeah, no.
interview,
So what else is going on with you? I mean, besides, are you
The-
going to be producing anymore? What's
Yeah,
that?
still producing.
Okay, for Humble
collaborating
House?
with some friends. Yeah, we'll get something over to. I want to fit something that's, more the vibe of Humble House.
Yeah.
So right now I'm really like in this deep raw, like stripped down, just a little bit of a jumbly mess, but like something that's going for a kind of a sway and something a little bit more opening vibes, but like can fit artists that I like, and like it's something that I'm inspired by, that kind of music. So I'm just trying to reach in that way, where a little bit more of like a groovy bassliney, some little synth hits, and like some vocals is gonna come soon, like maybe closer to summertime after getting a few more things out. And I would love to I'm pretty sure I sent Haha to Humble House first. They were the first people that got that demo.
Okay.
It wasn't quite where it was when Vanta Black signed it, but
Okay.
yeah, Humble House definitely got that.
No,
Got
do you hear that?
Got that demo
Ha
first.
ha.
Wait.
Hold on. We're trying.
Yes, we did get it. Yes, I remember.
It wasn't where it was when it released, but yeah, you guys did get that first.
I remember.
Yeah, I got a few more months, and then I
Send us some
I
more,
just
man.
moved over. I think where we were at with it was it needed a little bit more, and I really wanted to keep it stripped down for y'all. And I was like, I understand what you want for like where your guys' direction is going
Sure.
for your kind of label. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna
Sure.
get a
We're pretty
project
open.
going.
We're
Yeah,
pretty
I know.
open, but
absolutely.
but
But
yeah, I
I think
feel
there's
you.
definitely like a funky, upbeat kind of like uplifting vibe that comes with the Humble House stuff to me. To where it's like I want to
Okay,
get
dope.
I want to get something like that together for my. I don't know. I think that's like for me. I think a DJ's take on or a producer's take on certain things is like. That's the fun, the uniqueness of it. When you see a DJ play a certain party, or when your favorite producer releases on a certain label, it feels like it's like their take on like that energy.
I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm trying to approach everything with that and work with as many like local people to where like the really kind of dark, stripped down, minimal stuff really fit with Vanta Black and doing something local.
Yep.
So
that makes sense, man.
You
And
know?
it's I'm glad that you see that everybody has their own take on a label. Like there are I wouldn't say that we are niche on something, but we are very happy go lucky, upbeat, jazzy, funky, indie, and I'm glad you see that,
Yeah.
and Vanta Black is very exactly what the name is, Vanta Black. So that it fits. It fits. Well, we're looking forward to some Nori in 2025, though.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll
we
get
need a
some.
little piece of Nori. Come
Maybe
on.
a
now.
little summer, a little summer.
He's got to get that grooves
vibe.
back.
All
that
right.
Vibe.
groove.
A little summer vibe.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. I'm
So-
looking forward to it.
So,
Me and
my-
Yobi got some things. You know.
Yobi?
Me and Yobi got some
Oh my
things
gosh.
we're working on. We gotta
Yobi
get
with that
something,
laughter
something.
yoga though, going back to Wonder Fest.
I'm trying to get that more places. That was so much
That
fun.
was so much fun. Oh, well, I'll give you all
Season
this stuff.
4, hopefully.
Season
we're trying to. I heard they want to do some pop-ups. We're trying to get laughter yoga in there. maybe a few
Yeah,
other
that was
fun
so
things.
cool. When I talk about it, it's just because it brings back memories of when I was a kid and I watched the show that you laid on each other's stomachs, you put your head on each other's stomachs, and then you just started going, ha, 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 ha. And then just all of a sudden you start doing this and your head's bopping, right? Like you're like it's like popping all over the place on the stomach of this person, and then all of a sudden you start laughing, and then all of a sudden the whole entire circle starts laughing, and everybody's having a good time. And I was like, that was what laughter yoga reminded me of. Is like, you know, my head moving all different places because our stomachs are bouncing up and down, and I'm laying on somebody else's stomach, and this is what's happening. And it's just, it brought back good memories, and I loved it. I loved that time of Wonderfest.
Definitely
but
like a childhood
yeah,
kind of bliss
a
moment.
little nostalgia,
For sure.
a little nostalgia.
Yeah, like all,
So you said season 4. Talk about what are these seasons?
So
let's talk to me like I don't know all about you because I know.
Season 3 last year
Of?
was a resort festival. It was the third year of a resort festival that Essential Freaks produces with a few other people. They've had partners here and there. They're going through some things, doing some cool things. We have some road tours coming up. I know we have Keith McKenzie at Icon working on a Nori and Friends somewhere with some fun, cool people. Maybe some people on the lineup, maybe some people not on the lineup. We don't know. Where Essential Freaks guys have been really, really cool. They seem to just, try and book out as many different people as they can. Might seem like they don't come back around, which is kind of hard sometimes. Everybody, it's a good time when somebody throws a fun party. You want to play their fun party again. I think
Right.
I think I played July 23 with Talls. 22 maybe. I think July 22 I played a back-to-back with Talls with them. So it went a year and some change before I played another show with them.
Yeah.
But they loved it, and they talked to me the whole way through it. But yeah, it's like a resort festival. It's really old head breaksy. They've been trying to bring more house and like a more of an alternative, deeper.
They had dubstep last year too.
They had some rhythm last year. We're gonna
The rhythm. That's what it was.
yeah, it was some straight Space Wizard. Artifacts was there, who was just at the Floridian with my good friends, Forward Thinkers.
Okay.
Great people. They did a 2-night little takeover there. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I might know some names. Not gonna say any names, but
No,
there
yeah,
might
I
be
mean, it is
some-
early,
There
but
might
you-
be some. It's a little too early for that, but there might be a little bass, but I'm definitely gonna probably be a little bit more funky than rhythmy if that's gonna
Really?
happen this time.
Okay.
I think we're gonna try and fit the crowd a little. I think things came together how they did.
Sure.
Last year was what it was. I had a good time.
I had
We
a good
lot
time
of
at
cool
season-
content. I
season
think
3.
everybody I talked to had a blast. I think really the focus is trying to get as many people there to actually enjoy it this time. And I think we had a good little crowd, but I think that it was cheap to stay in the area. There's nonstop music all weekend, Thursday to Sunday, like evening. Music there was a stage, no silent disco running. There was a stage playing music the entire time.
Yeah, that was season 3 was fun. I hadn't have any bad reviews for it. They did great. I think they took it and they learned each year. They learn, they grow. Just like how you have to for everything you do. But
If you're not learning, you're not growing.
exactly. And I have a good feeling that you're right, and they've learned. They're going to do some different things here to make sure that the wider range of people are enjoying themselves. Which is not to say that they didn't, because I don't really even do bass like that, but I enjoyed the people who were playing bass there. I can't remember his name. I only know that he came on right before Luna Falls' set. So if Luna, if you're listening, if you can tell us who was on right before you,
Hey, Blue.
that guy,
Blue come through.
that guy, Blue come through, Blue 42. No, that guy, he absolutely. I think he not only. So there's only a couple people I know. Enzo, in that scene. Enzo is one of my favorites. I love his style of music. And I saw somebody at Dirty Bird. The last year of Dirty Bird, I sat in the room
In the lava lab.
in the lava lab,
Oh
bro.
my!
I had the time. It changed
Claude,
my passion.
recap, Claude's coming back.
I know.
Oh, yeah?
Announced it. Like
Oh.
that.
The actual Von Stroke.
Actual Claude Von
Oh,
Stroke.
let's
Nah,
go.
no Barclay. He's balancing
okay.
the Barclay.
Yeah.
I might have heard a rumor too.
About Dirty Bird Camp Out.
Camp Out.
I heard it.
See, I'm on the fence, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna go out. I don't know.
I noticed-
I don't know, man.
I noticed he put
I
that
love
up
the
on
idea
his
of
Instagram,
camping.
though.
Oh, he
Like,
did?
yeah, he put up about him, Claude Von Stroke being back.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Cool.
It's like on his
absolutely. That's
Instagram or
confirmed.
something like
That's
that, yeah.
confirmed
Okay.
100%.
I don't know. I might be texting Andy and be like, "Girl."
I'll glamp, but I'm not going to go sit and I'm not sitting.
Cali.
in the-
No,
in
we
the
took
tent.
so the
I'm not going, bro. I need a RV. Put me in an RV,
the
I'm
Tovi
going.
crew. We rented a big bus
Oh shit.
and we went out and it was sick. It
With
was
like
sick.
beds in a shower. And
Oh my!
shit?
It was a full bus, and we had
Oh,
full
okay.
electricity.
All right,
now
all right.
the camping
Right.
spot was like it was like $1,200 or $1,500 for us, but between the 5 of us, I think it was.
Yeah, that's a good
It
deal.
was sick, and then I think that cost each of us somewhere around like $450 a piece.
Wait,
with
so you
everything.
flew out there, you rented it, and then you went? And
Yeah,
then
so
you,
we rented
Oh,
it.
okay. You didn't drive cross country?
Oh no!
Come on, man. Now that's the real adventure.
The gas, yes,
gas
the
of the
gas
RV
is the
across the
problem.
country.
No,
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
the gas. Yeah,
Oh.
gotcha.
Yeah, it was like a couple hours outside of Modesto that we picked up the bus. So we drove to it was a couple hours, and then we drove 2 hours, two and a half hours outside of Modesto, and then picked up the bus and then took it in.
All
and
right.
it was so cool because full shower.
Yeah, yeah.
We
See,
had
now you're talking my language.
we had Bird Box next to us. I don't know if you didn't hear about. So there's a spot called Bird Box. Somebody converted this trailer into this badass sound DJ booth that was portable, and it was lit up. It was so cool. But it was right next to ours, and they just played all night long. I mean,
shit.
nobody was sleeping.
Yeah, I mean nobody's.
But you got to have earplugs, but we did because we were in a bus. So like, who cares? they're like, turn off the music. We're like, what music?
Yeah. See, that's the only way I'm going to camp out. Now, if we do camp in again, I'm all in.
Oh,
I'm buying advance tickets ASAP.
Camping was great.
Camping was
Listen,
legendary.
I didn't even get to make it to your spot, Rave Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Okay, funny little tidbit. I said to Gio just a couple days ago, I go, you know what? It was only about 2 weeks ago when I correlated that the Danielle I've been on the radio show with all this time is the Danielle that I met at Camp In and came into my room. I just never connected those dots at all.
Camp
At
in
all.
was-
Not at all. I just
in-
don't know why I didn't. And just all of a sudden, it was just like,
You're like,
oh.
that's the Danielle.
I
Some guy asked me to tie his tie as I was walking by, going to your room that day.
Oh, my Lord.
And he's like, "Do you know how to tie?" Off of the balcony, "Do you know how to tie a tie?" I'm like, "Yes." And so I go up there, and it was one of the artists.
Yeah.
And he needed a tie, have his tie tied, and I knew how to tie a tie.
words can't express how I feel about camping.
Oh my god, it's so amazing.
Like
It's great.
It brought me closer to a lot of people, not only in this scene, but in different cities, different states. I still got a guy in my phone. I call him the Acid Hat Guy, and his name pops up as Acid Hat Guy, and it says met at Dirty Bird. And I don't even know the guy's name, but I'll know him when I see him. And I saw him 2 years in a row, and I was like, and he would hit me up right as Dirty Bird was coming. It'd say White Acid Hat Guy coming. I'm coming to Orlando. He lives in Colorado.
Oh my
I'll see you in
gosh.
a few weeks, and he'll text me like every week. Hey, we got about another week left. We got another 7 days, bro. You ready? I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm ready.
See, that was the thing.
know,
In
and that's-
Modesto and Camp Out, there were a lot of people that were coming to Camp In. But
Really?
it wasn't really the other way around. So I don't know. I wish that they would just bring Camp In back.
Yeah,
I
so do I.
wish.
So do I.
The hotel stay is better.
Yeah.
I'm like them.
I mean, I feel like
I'm seriously
asbestos
conflicted
was-
here, but
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm not in the camping anymore. I'm almost 50 years old.
Yeah.
And even though I take a blow up mattress and everything, and all that, bro. Like by the fourth day of lack of sleep, and then suddenly there's one cold day, and there's always has to be one rainy day.
Oh, every time.
No.
Yeah.
I
Well, it
get
was
it.
Modesto, which is a desert too. So it was dusty.
Sandy, you know,
it was
then I got
just,
blow
it was,
snot,
it was
dust
just, yeah, it was
boogers.
just dirt.
bruh.
And
Why
it,
I'll never go to Burning Man.
and it was $10 for a shower.
Eek.
Is that
You
what
had
you
to
were
get 10
charging?
Water's expensive out there.
It is. But it was $10 for a ticket to get to go into the shower stall booth thingies.
Oh, wild.
Yeah, I was like, "Do you want to shower together? Like, can we split this?" If I was not in a camper in an actual like bus,
Yeah.
I would have been like, "Do
that's
you want to
wild.
split the cost?
That's
Can we just
wild.
shower together?
Two
The
for one.
hippie style? I'll put my swimsuit on. It's fine."
I want to do this and see if I can get 3 other guys to split that at $250 each and see if they'll throw me in the shower. Because I bet if I ask around enough, I'll find 3 guys
you
that'll
will.
do it.
Just work your way down the couch. You know?
Just put an upside down pineapple upside. Anyways, well, yeah, that's amazing. So what's next? What's going on? What were you gonna say just now?
Oh, I heard that he maintained he sold Dirty Bird
Right.
and made a bag. I heard he maintained the rights to the live events.
Yes.
From my understanding.
Yes.
So he still is whenever he wants to put the money together to throw it.
Yeah.
He is open to throw whatever he wants.
I think we should
wonder
petition
what we
for
gotta-
it.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was gonna say. I was wondering what it's gonna take for him to do this
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
like,
just
Money talks, baby.
economics,
Money
little
talks.
scarcity, you know. Let the demand build. Let people be like,
Yeah.
oh, we got Claude sets back. That's
Yeah.
cool. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I wonder whatever happened to Camp Out.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to Camp Out? Maybe he should do that.
absolutely.
Wait till the Instagram comments are just, when's Camp Out?
Well,
when are we
speaking of-
going camping?
Speaking of Instagram, how do people get a hold of you?
Yeah, Nori_grooves on Instagram.
Okay.
My manager got a new email. I don't know that by heart anymore. I don't necessarily need management
Oh,
at all.
he's big time, and he's
In
got a
any
manager.
way, shape, or form. My friend works for this magazine. She's pretty much running it now with one of my other good friends, Danielle. My friend Ashley Kaleda, MP3 Mag.
Okay.
Shouts out, sick. Built by my good friend Franz. He works for a really big management company now, and my friend Ashley's been interning. So like, it's just been something where I kind of consult her more than anything.
Okay.
Should I do this? Should I release music with these people? Should I wait? Should I put out a mix here? Should I
So
take
is
this
that-
show?
Is that what you're doing? Is you're consulting for that kind of stuff?
I'm asking her. I'm like, hey,
Oh,
what do you
gotcha.
think about this? More than like, oh, she's managing my career. It's
I
definitely
gotcha.
like I'm moving around, I'm making connections, I'm networking, I'm doing all of that pretty much all myself.
Is this your full-time job?
No, absolutely. I serve tables and bartend a little bit during the day at J. Alexander's. Maybe come see me.
Jay Alexander's in Tampa?
Yeah. Come see me.
Okay.
Tip nice. I'll give you some free stuff. You know.
Okay. He's gonna slide over a little shot.
So like carrot cake.
A little carrot cake. Okay. Oh, look.
Starters
I would
are
rather
easy.
have starters and carrot cake. Thank you so much. I'll be there as long as you don't have raisins. No raisins in the carrot cake. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say
It's the best.
that.
It is literally the best carrot cake there ever.
Well, I definitely.
Carrot cake is the way to my heart.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to deny that.
Raisins or without?
Yeah. No. Well.
Both.
Well,
With raisins?
Oh,
With raisins.
oh,
Raisins or
wait, raisins?
Yeah, raisins and carrot
Did I
cake
miss
are
something?
a thing. Ugh, it's gross.
No, I've never had raisins in my carrot that I'm aware
No,
of.
I'm gonna say it's a no for me, dog.
Really?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big carrot cake fan.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
no,
just
no,
going to
no,
bring
no, no.
everybody's mics back up. We're about ready to take a break here in
Well,
just a moment.
Yeah, that was. Thank you. Is there anything that you definitely want to get out on the air for everybody here?
Friday for Shipwrecked, my good friend Luke Lethal, who runs Vanta Black, we are back-to-backing, closing 11 to 12 at the Silent Disco. And right afterwards, a little bit before, it'll be starting the new Zodiac Club, what used to be PTL, right next door to the Ritz.
Okay.
Okay.
My buddy Victor Hugo is going to be playing 11 to 12:30. Then I'm playing till 1:30, and Luke is going to be closing out. I'm
What
going to
day
have
is
a
that?
friend. That's Friday night, so
nice.
the 24th.
So shipwrecked, a little pre-party, a little after-party, a little in-between party kind of thing.
Yeah, catch me on Bayshore dressed like a pirate.
Okay. Yeah, the
No
invasion happens
flash
Saturday.
photography, please.
No flash photography. And if it is, it better be Tabor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, better be.
She's
Well,
getting paid.
She gotta get paid.
I love that, brother. Thank you so much for joining us on Houseology
Thank you.
Live. You guys just heard Nori Grooves on Houseology Live, and you can catch him. Yeah, give it up, guys. Give it up. And Danielle, fantastic interview. Thank you so
Thanks.
much, guys.
Thanks.
We're gonna hit this quick commercial break from our sponsors, Cabana Club and Humble House Records, and we'll see you guys after this break.
And once again, if you're on the radio, just stick around. We'll be right back.
Imagine a music industry empowering independent artists.
Humble House Radio makes it happen. Join our mission.
Volunteer, collaborate, or join our dynamic team.
Share your expertise, time, or passion. Together, amplify artistic voices.
Gain valuable experience, network, and make a difference.
Email Humble House Records at humblehouserec@djketone.com or DM on social media.
Humble House Records, we make a difference.
Hey Houseology Live fam, Volume here with Ketone.
We're excited to share St. Pete Beach's best kept secret, Cabana Club Rentals.
Unwind in luxurious cabanas, umbrellas, and everything you need for the perfect beach day without lifting a finger. Let us do the work for you.
Book now at St. Pete Beach CabanaRentals.com. Use code Houseology15 for 15% off.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, Houseology Live fam? Thank you so much for tuning in. That was a fantastic interview by Danielle and Nori Grooves, who has a couple of things coming around the Bay Area he's popping into. So be sure to check him out at Nori_Grooves on social media. Right?
Yeah, that's it. That's the link.
See how easy it was to remember that? That's just something easy. Nori _Grooves. And, I couldn't, boom.
Yeah, he doesn't have to remember it with his ideas.
Yeah, yes. Oh wait, we did have some. See, I need my.
So the LA fires. There was something.
Palisade fires, right? Is that how you say it? Palisade.
Palisades.
Yeah,
Palisades. Yep.
So the LA fires that are happening out there. There is Music Cares. Music Cares is offering music professionals affected by the fire $1,500 in financial assistance and $500 grocery card. You need to be eligible, but there is a link for it, and they are trying to help out people that are affected, that are in the music world. So
we'll put that link up on our front page of our website.
Yeah, but it's on edm.com. But really, really cool what the community is doing, coming together for that. So it's and then Tasha, TSHA. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that name. They're putting together a phone-free tour.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Lane 8's been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
He's been locking up
that
phones.
Is true, yeah.
Locking up phones for a while. But that's, I'm glad.
You want people to be present. I get it.
I get the being present, and
I think it's
taking away
a little
phones.
kitschy.
But yeah, it's like, all right, guys, we tried it. It may work for somebody like in Lane 8's predicament, but I don't even know who this person is, and you ain't taking my phone.
But well, do you
what
really? I mean, do you really think if you take the phone, is it really necessarily going to make people pay more attention?
No doubt, I probably will.
Well, I went to a comedian. I'm not. I don't. I mean, I don't know if I.
Is it a big comedian?
Yeah, it's Chappelle.
Okay.
You had to lock up your phone.
Oh, but that's
but
different.
I would for Chappelle though.
Yeah.
Chappelle's like
that was probably being recorded for a network show or something. That was probably why.
Pretty much every big comedian I've been to has been that way.
Right.
Yeah, that makes a difference. But if you're
Nori's like, wait, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
I went to No Art Club Space, no phone.
No art.
Yeah,
but No Art's
phone.
huge.
I mean, that's fair.
No
who,
Art's
did you say
huge.
Tasha?
Yeah.
Oh,
TSHA.
not
Tisha.
the Tasha.
Tisha. That's right.
I mean, Tisha was Apple Music Artist of the Year 2020. Big fan. She can take my phone all she wants.
Really?
And put her phone number in it, please.
Yes.
See, I don't know who this is, so okay,
Tisha's-
maybe I'll do
It's
some,
Tisha.
I'll do
I
some
said it wrong.
research.
Okay.
Music. I mean, I think it brings people into the moment.
Mm-hmm.
As people get a little bit chatty. For me, that might have just been Miami, but I think it definitely brings like an old house party vibe back to modern day.
I mean, one of the best times.
You're not looking at set times. Like you're just
Yeah.
hanging
You're just
out,
there. Yeah.
dancing
Present.
in the moment.
One of the best times I ever had
Can
at
I get that
Space.
track ID?
was
I use it for Shazam.
I left my phone in the car, and when I went in, I'm sure if I had looked differently, I probably would have been allowed to go out and get it. But the security guy said no, so I spent 5.5 hours not sober in Space by myself. But but I made like a bunch of new friends, and there was one picture surviving from that day that somebody else took that I friended on Facebook, or they friended me or something like that.
So maybe it is a good idea. I mean, I understand. I totally understand the idea of it, but it's got to be worth it for me. Like it really just has to be worth
Yeah.
I think that's the whole
yeah.
thing. You have to create the
Yeah.
value.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what is in it for me? Are you taking photos for me? Do I have access
Right.
to those photos afterwards?
Right.
Because can I? How do I
Right.
get people's contacts? Maybe have a table with some papers and pens.
Okay.
So that I can
All
write
right,
down
that's
phone
different.
numbers
That's
and
cool.
contacts.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
be okay with because I think
Oh,
that's the
cool.
only thing. I
Yeah,
would
that's
be
the old
missing.
school way.
Yeah, like honestly, you could even write your friends like a love letter. Like what if
Yeah.
a romance was created from something
Yeah.
like
You have
this?
no phone. To
Yeah,
get
you
their
have
number.
no phone, so you're just gonna write it down. Maybe it could be even anonymous.
Oh, heaven forbid the way they did it in the 80s.
You write it on the
I
hand.
know.
You get a pen. You
Back,
read it
like
on
mine?
back in
Yes
the
or
olden
no?
days.
God, imagine in the 60s and we had to introduce them to our parents first.
Oh, my dad would agree.
Or bring a goat.
Wow, yeah, let's offer a dowry. Yeah, let's do that. That's also something my dad
So
would
many
expect.
jokes. So many jokes.
2 goats?
Two
Yes.
goats? I've got the leg of a lamb for you, sir.
Fancy.
Oh my.
But
Or did they up the grade and it's instead of a goat, I don't know, it's a cow or something like that? I don't know.
Lamb.
Lamb. That's
Yeah,
right, yes.
yeah, or veal, something like that. So.
Oh, veal's so good. Anyway.
I'm hungry.
Veal parm.
Once again, guys, it's MLK Day, so big ups to MLK Jr. For
Having a
creating
dream.
this, for having a dream, you
For
know.
having a dream.
And I think this was a part of the dream.
Oh,
yeah.
I think
Different.
Honestly, it's
Multicultural
freedom of
podcast,
speech, freedom to be who you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of freedoms that he fought for.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
that
Yeah.
he was the voice for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love seeing that we have a main our host is also of African American descent, and I
Yeah, I
think
love
it's
this shit.
special. I love this shit.
One of the great things of music, though, it doesn't tend to really care about race or religion or
That's the coolest
sex.
The
thing.
universal language.
Yeah,
Yes.
we could be walking around blindfolded, and never know who the person is that's standing in front of us. There's I can't remember what the name of it was. It was a show that they didn't know who the musician was that was behind the thing, but they're like performing, and then they would like turn around. Oh my gosh, what is that?
A
I can't.
Masked Singer.
Yeah,
Masked
Masked
Singer.
Singer. Yes, that's it.
Shout out T-Pain.
Yeah.
Killed that.
So that's the whole thing is that if there's talent, there is talent, period. It doesn't matter what the color of your skin, where you come from, or how you got there. It just matters that you have talent, and you're showing it and you're sharing it, and you're hopefully getting somewhere from it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Well
that.
said, well
Love
said.
that.
Yeah.
Love that. T-Pain, another Florida dude.
Seriously.
So this is also the upcoming segment of the podcast. Saigon this week, we have an all females night.
Hey yo.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Because
so
you're going away.
I'm going. Yeah, I'll be in Atlanta, but I left it.
The boys away, the girls will
come
play.
to play.
The voice.
The voice.
Where you spin around.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's it. That's it. The voice.
Yes.
They didn't see them. Yeah, the
Yes.
actual judges didn't see them.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The
they
voice.
spun
Thank
around.
you, DJ Volume.
Yeah, DJ Volume know her shows, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the all-female lineup, we've got Loose Cannon, DJ Volume, Livy Baby, and Katie. K80 for those of you who don't know.
K80.
Yeah, so
K80.
if you've never heard K80 spin, she loves to spin techno, and she did a few of the Divine Freak parties.
Okay.
Livy Baby, she's played with us before. She likes tech house. She even produces. She produced a tech house track this year that we supported.
I love her girl next door kind of vibes that she
Yeah,
has.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
just very
So dope.
low key. You would never even just unassuming.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, damn, she slaps.
Yeah,
that
yes.
shit slaps.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then everybody knows Volume. Volume throws down. That she's actually Volume is a big techno trance head. A lot of people don't know that because she plays a lot of house, deep house, and stuff like that. But when she gets into some techno, man, she goes in. So.
It's so funny. I heard her play techno. I think it was at the rooftop over. Yeah, it was like the rooftop of that one spot. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of it.
Oh,
she
yeah.
threw down some techno, and Blue was also there.
Yes, that was their graduation
Yeah.
from the Beat Academy.
Yeah, and she threw
I
in.
can't remember what that
she
was.
threw in some stuff. I was like, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was excited.
Yeah,
because I love techno.
She's a big techno head, so she's gonna be throwing some techno down. And then Loose Cannon, we actually played with Loose Cannon at Trist on Friday, and she was great. She spins tech house and house, and she did great, fantastic.
And her and I are playing Friday at Concrete Jungle.
Oh yes, you guys
Yes,
are playing
please don't
Friday
forget
in
that.
the
Right.
Concrete Jungle.
I get to
Volume
throw
and
down a
Ray Daddy.
little jungly kind of stuff, and we'll see if everybody likes it.
Yep. And then we got Gasparilla, but
That's Shipwrecked.
I think that's and Shipwrecked, of course.
Yeah,
Shipwrecked
yeah.
will be Friday, Saturday.
what,
Friday and Saturday.
what, Nori?
Ben Sterling block party is pretty badass.
Ben Sterling, who's bringing that? Is that one of us?
One of us.
That's
Yeah, oh,
this
yeah,
Friday.
one of us.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
They
Ben
put
Sterling.
out who's support yet?
I don't think so.
No,
I
not
haven't
yet.
seen it. Do you know?
We got at least one alumnus from Wonderfest.
Oh, who is it? Block. Okay,
Quinn
gotcha.
Blaylock. Quinn Blaylock.
Gotcha.
Wait, did you know that one of us has
And
like a
then-
competition thingy that's going on that they are?
No.
Yeah, it's actually it's pretty vibey what they're doing. They're like bringing total strangers together. You had to apply for it. Yeah,
The trip, the,
the
like,
trip. You got to go
resort
to
trip
Costa
looks
Rica.
Oh.
So
retreat.
15 people that don't know each other.
Mm-hmm.
They had to submit an application for it,
Mm.
and then you get voted into this, and you go to Costa Rica, full expenses paid. I don't know how. I think it's 7 days or 15. I don't know, 15 days. Maybe it's.
I
that's
need to get
awesome.
my
I'm about to tell you
passport
where
real
it's at.
quick.
Uh-huh.
Are they starting a reality TV show?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it? That'd be
Something like that.
crazy.
But yeah, so one of us is doing their show, and
Yeah.
a lot
Well-
going on. Gasparilla this weekend.
Guys, Tampa Bay is where it's at, and if you ain't here, you better
St.
get
Pete,
get
Tampa
here
Bay.
before you miss out.
Yep. Yeah.
We love you guys so much. That was our
Another great
segment
show.
of Houseology Live
At the Moxy.
At the Moxy. Big shout out Moxy. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.